All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. We're talking about Jordan Love and this Green Bay Packers team. Last week, after Green Bay took down the Houston Texans, and by the way, they held CJ Stroud to 86 total freaking yards, Jordan Love threw 2 interceptions again, and people are losing their minds because, oh my God, he needs to figure out the interceptions. The Packers aren't going anywhere if he can't figure out the interceptions. And I'm thinking to myself, because he gets compared to Brett Favre and Aaron Rodgers, the two former historic Hall of Fame quarterbacks on Green Bay, right before Jordan, I was doing a lot of thinking to myself, I would rather have a Brett Favre quarterback than an Aaron Rodgers quarterback. If you guys remember towards the end of Aaron's career, the second that dude threw an interception, it's check down, check down, check down, check down, nothing crazy. I want my quarterback to die on his own sword. And the Green Bay Packers, all things considered, are 5-2. They rank 7th in the league in scoring offense, putting up almost 27 points per game. Jordan Love is tied for second in the NFL in touchdown passes with 15. I get it. He's also tied for first. And I also get it. He missed 2 full games. But guys, what you're seeing with your own 2 eyes with Jordan Love in the last year plus, I mean, he's the real deal. And for some weird reason, well, I guess because Houston's got a really good defense and Jordan Love is back now, and the Packers are 5-2, they're starting to get a little bit more national media attention. People are finally hopping on the wagon that Jordan Love is not only one of the better quarterbacks in the NFL or future quarterbacks, he's already pretty much a top 5 QB in this league. So welcome back to the channel. Shout out to BetUS for sponsoring it. More on that in just a minute. Hit that like button, hit that sub button for daily NFL content. I'm a diehard cheesehead, so we post a ton of Packers videos on this page. So we try and get this video to 250 likes, folks. That would mean the absolute world to me. So here's some stats for you for Jordan Love. He leads the NFL in touchdown throw rate at 8.4%. No other quarterback's over 8%, by the way. He's had an average of 3 touchdowns per game the entire season, or whatever he's played. After that win over the Houston Texans, he threw 3 touchdown passes, and he's now had 2 or more touchdown throws in each of his last 9 regular season games. The last 4 regular season games in 2023 and the first 5 this year. Jordan Love is now the 4th player aged 25 and younger with at least 2 touchdown passes in 9 or more consecutive games in NFL history. And I'm sure you guys have seen it this week, but you want to know who the other 3 are? Take a couple of guesses in your head. Yep, Patrick Mahomes, Mr. Brett Favre, 3-time MVP Super Bowl champion, and Dan Marino. So pretty good group to be in here. Now, like we started this video, one of my favorite things is the resiliency of Jordan Love. And that's actually what Matt LaFleur said after the Texans game, that his resiliency is his superpower. All right, but guys, keep in mind, according to ESPN research, Love has been blitzed on 35.6% of his throws. That's the 2nd highest rate among all regular season starters, right behind Gardner Minshew. Now, I get it. Through 23 starts, Jordan Love has thrown 22 interceptions. He has thrown 50 touchdowns in that span, but he's a little bit more like Brett Favre, who threw 25 touchdowns in his first 23 starts, as opposed to Aaron Rodgers' 15 in his first 23 starts. Now, I don't know if my fellow Packers fans watching this remember Aaron Rodgers' last 2, 3, maybe even 4 years being a Green Bay Packer. Anytime he threw an interception, I swear he just got so careful. All right, guys, before we get back into this video here, we're talking about Jordan Love. I wanted to give him a quick look at the MVP odds. Shout out to BetUS for sponsoring this video. If you scroll down right here, we got Jordan Love sitting here really pretty at plus 1,400. Yeah, I like those odds. Keep in mind, guys, BetUS is doing 150% bonus on your first deposit. They're also giving you 125% on your next 2. This is all with the code YouTube150. Let's get back to the video. And I'm not saying Aaron Rodgers was stat padding, but it was just too lackadaisical in his later years with Green Bay, or at least what I noticed. He just was hesitant to take these deep shots. You don't have that thing with Jordan Love. After his 2 interceptions against the Minnesota Vikings, where the Packers were down 28-0 right before halftime began, Love threw 4 touchdowns, and the Packers only lost by 2 after that. After his pick 6 against the Los Angeles Rams that put him behind 13-7, led him down the field for a field goal right before halftime, and he also threw 2 more touchdowns to help win that football game. After his 2 picks against Houston last Sunday, Love ended up leading this team to setting up on the final 2-minute drive the game-winning field goal. one big thing that helps Jordan Love is the red zone has been awesome. Offensive line, play calling from Matt LaFleur and the guys, the coaching staff, Josh Jacobs, just being a member of the Green Bay Packers, Tucker Kraft, Romeo Doubs, big body, 50-50 winner. We should start calling Romeo Doubs 80-20. He finished a perfect 5 of 5 in the red zone in that Week 7 win, found the end zone twice, recorded a big-time throw to Dontavian Wicks, and received no downgrades on his red zone dropback. So you got to get it done in the red zone. Touchdowns are always better than field goals, and the Green Bay Packers are putting up 27 points per game. Even without Jordan Love for 2 games, they're putting plenty of points on the board. And the way, we're not talking about the defense in today's video, but the way this defense is playing, oh my goodness gracious. Just to shout out to Jeff Hafley and this Packers defensive staff and personnel. CJ Stroud, 10 of 21, 86 yards. MVP candidate, CJ Stroud, Super Bowl candidate, depending on who you ask or your opinion. Houston Texans, Super Bowl candidate, 86 freaking yards. So it's been a huge team effort, Jordan Love, this season, or even when Jordan Love was out. Josh Jacobs, 76 rushing yards against the Houston Texans. He's top 5 in the league in rushing at 540. He averaged 6.3 yards per carry in that Texans win. And keep in mind, that Texans team, that defense led by D'Amico Ryans, that's a really, really good unit. Will Anderson, Danielle Hunter on your edges. These guys did a phenomenal job. Jaden Reed, 377 receiving yards from the slot. That's second amongst all players out of the slot this football season. Romeo Doubs bouncing back from that suspension, 2 straight good games. But Sunday, even more so, 8 catches, 94 yards. Dontavian Wicks, like we mentioned, 3 catches, 48 yards and a touchdown. Tucker Kraft emerging as one of the best tight ends in the NFL. He's in the sophomore campaign. Just wait till Luke Musgrave comes back, by the way, because it's a 2-headed monster at tight end position, all right? Tucker Kraft, 3 catches, 33 yards, and another touchdown. It's been a reoccurring theme. Oh, and I still have Jaden Reed, Josh Jacobs, who had his first receiving touchdown ever, which is crazy. Christian Watson, Bo Melton, Ben Sims even emerging now. This Packers team's loaded, and Jordan Love is the catalyst to it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hit that like button, hit that sub button for daily NFL content. Shout out to BetUS for sponsoring this video. And let me know down below, is Jordan Love your MVP? Peace.